Hey Scorpio, Raye Turonek here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of its opportunities and look forward to its blessings. Should you like to learn more about Raye Turonek, the author, you can hit the down bar. All of my links are below, as well as the links to the Healing Chakra beads and Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter, where you can get these horoscopes in written form, special writing tips and resources, healing tips and resources, sneak peeks, juicy sneak peeks actually, as well as our featured author for the month of January, which happens to be entertainment mogul extraordinaire, Brianna Cole. I implore you to take a look at what we have in store for you inside our January 21st edition. Okay, now let's get into why we're here, Scorpio. We're going to go over your month of January. Let's start with Uranus. It's the planet of revolution, shocks, and surprises. It's in Taurus. The earth sign of Taurus reigns over our money, our values, our resources. These areas of our lives are experiencing a drastic evolution, okay? Now that Saturn and Jupiter have moved into Aquarius, they will be squaring this Uranus transit, causing challenges that could catch us off guard in our area of friends and high hopes. We will have to put extra effort into these areas, but it will bring blessings that are worth it, okay, with Jupiter there. The next year will be about friends and high hopes, just like 2020 was about career for the collective. So expect big changes as far as friends and goals are concerned. In addition to that, Aquarius is your sector of home and family. Your home and family sector is going to be altered drastically by the end of this year, okay? Now, Uranus is retrograde until January the 14th, taking you through shocks and surprises from the past, okay? It'll go direct on the 6th. It'll go direct on the 14th at 6 degrees Taurus. And that's when we can start getting the new shocks and surprises. Now, Mercury, the planet of skills and intellect and communication, it entered Capricorn on the 20th, okay? That position allowed you to be sharp in perception. You can see both sides of the coin now, Scorpio. It will allow you to make the right decisions. If you choose to do both, then so be it. You can handle two things at once. Communication, siblings, neighbors, short distance travel, your community of people. Okay, this is what this involves for you. This will see favor as it pertains to Uranus because it trines it. So your opportunities will be good surprises in those areas. Communication, siblings, neighbors, short distance travel, your networks of people. They could also be, like I said, they're going to be shocking surprises. Nonetheless, good surprises. Other opportunities will surface in romance, creativity, and children. You trying this area, bringing you added favor. Communication as to your skills are good. That communication comes in letting you know that you have good skills, that you know what you're doing. They like what you're saying. You could also see a blessing, a blessed opportunity come through a friend, and it could pertain to your high hopes. Okay, now as far as your challenges to communication and skills and sales and things like that, you're going to look to your sectors of work, health, and daily habits. So you could have challenging communication come in as far as work. You might have to work extra hours. Your health, you might have to switch up some health regimens. Your daily habits might change, and that might alter some other things you need to do. You might need to change your routines because of it. And, Scorpio's a fixed sign, and you don't like that. But you got to be flexible this month, okay? Also, communication comes in, challenging communication as to secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So, secrets could be communicated your way that maybe are not necessarily good secrets, okay? Just don't participate in any gossip at work, okay? You're putting in work because Mars is there. Okay, just stay focused. Your area of secret sacrifice and solitude lends a trine aspect to the North Node. So if people are talking about you, it's good. Okay, let's hope the gossip is pushing you towards your North Node. You know, you're always going to have the haters, but you got people deliberately talking about how good your skills are. Okay, they could be also talking about how hard you've worked to change yourself in some aspect or the sacrifices you've made. Now, the sun enters Capricorn at 0 degrees, or it entered Capricorn at 0 degrees on the 21st. Okay, that's when all that stuff became a focus that I'm talking about. And it's still a focus now because it's still Capricorn season. Your skills to juggle more than one thing is, with diplomacy, is going to be illuminated right now. While the sun is in Capricorn, you can expect challenges to yourself and relationships to be highlighted. How you relate to people and how they relate to you. At the same time, endings can bring us opportunities in shared finances. The death of something in one area can bring a rebirth in another area. A creative endeavor, dreams, illusions, even delusions, or fantasy can present an opportunity. Okay? You might dream up something that you use as a creative endeavor or within a creative endeavor. Shocking surprises as to good fortune is also seen here because of an aspect to Uranus. So this is wonderful for you. Okay, because Capricorn is your season of opportunity anyway. So now you have blessed opportunities because of the trine to Taurus. Blessings shine on your areas of relationships as well as friends and high hopes. Friends bring the blessings. Relationships bring the blessings. New friends bring the blessings. A shocking alliance will be forged that brings you favor, Scorpio. A new bond could be compromised as far as you forging forward, though. Opposition could come from a Virgo or one who exhibits Virgo tendencies, somebody who's overly critical or over judgmental. I'll say this, because that area squares the North and the South Node, be discerning as to whom you do business with, okay? Now, opportunities grace your sectors of romance, creativity, and children, and it lends a trine to your sign that brings blessings. That means more blessed opportunity for you. It could be a new romance or a chance to strike up the flames in a current relationship, or even a creative endeavor. A blessed creative endeavor, opportunity to work on a creative endeavor could be communicated to you. You're the one pulling the opportunities your way, Scorpio. Okay, so keep up the good work. Communication, siblings, short distance travel, even neighbors or your communities and networks of people play a part in all of these opportunities. Now, the friction you'll experience as it pertains to communication, siblings, your networks of people, and short distance travel and stuff looms over your networks of your sectors of work, health, and daily habits. Mars is stationed there, so you'll have challenging friction as far as communication at work or health. You might have to work extra hours, like I said, and it might bother your health. So you might have to switch up some routines to work that out. Okay, you'll be working hard during this season, but it'll bring you blessings in career because of the trine to your career sector. You may have to change your habits, though, like I said, to better your health. You could get challenging communication about you or a sibling's health or somebody you see as a sibling. You could have to travel to see a loved one because of their health. Something at work could use revision to better suit your needs, so prioritize. Secret sacrifice and solitude play a part in this as well. Hopefully you're not participating in any of the office politics or gossip like I mentioned before, because it's a focus of tension if you are, okay? You have the opportunity to receive blessings from that sector, being it lends a trine aspect to the North Node. This looks promising after all. Now, moving along to Jupiter on the 4th. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is at 3 degrees Aquarius, our area of friends and high hopes. For you, home and family as well. It's semi-square Neptune at 18 degrees Pisces, your area of romance, creativity, and children on January the 4th. Friends and family could provide aid with a job endeavor or creative endeavor. One could gain a high social position or notoriety due to one's personal achievements, using creative skills and the gift of gab. If so, your valuable connections could usher success your way. Sometimes it's who you know. Be mindful, though, of immersing yourselves in illegal activities on this day. Also, you may stumble upon something that becomes a valuable resource. Add it to your repertoire. This could have to do with a home-based business or creative endeavor, or even a romantic connection. Now, let's move along to Mars. Mars, it enters the planet of, Mars is the planet of energy and challenges. It enters Taurus, our area of personal resources and money at 0 degrees, okay? Try not to be argumentative, okay, on this day, or make snide remarks. It could involve, you could involve yourself in a conflict on January 6th, okay? Now this is, okay, enemies could be waiting to pounce, okay? Uranus is here, so shocking acts of aggression can ensue. Be calm and compromising, Scorpio, okay? This deals with your sector of relationships, people you have relationships with, especially money relationships with. You don't want to get into it with them. Challenges can surface as it pertains to relationships and money. You know, in your sector, Challenges can surface as it pertains to relationships and money in your sectors of career as well as home and family. Don't fight with a significant other about money that you have to spend for a career endeavor or a home-based business or something for the house. You know, you could get into it, okay? You could be having disagreements with people in career as far as, business endeavors, okay? Or with your family. Opportunities to forge through these obstacles will surface in your sectors of romance, creativity, children, as well as long distance travel, education, the way you think and the things you preach. Okay, so you'll have opportunities to forge through obstacles in those areas. Mind your tongue. Be flexible when dealing with business partners, okay? So you can fare better. You got the gift of gab, okay, Scorpio? Use it. You get more, what do they say? You get more bees with honey. There you go. You get more honey with bee. I don't know. You know what I mean. Be sweet, okay? Have me sitting here like George Bush quoting stuff wrong. Anyway, favorable results are seen in your areas of friends and high hopes, as well as communication, siblings, and your networks of people, even short distance travel. So friends can communicate good news as it pertains to your aspirations. Now, when I'm talking about when Mars is in Taurus, okay? Now, let's talk about Mercury. When Mercury shifts over into Aquarius on the 8th, this is communication, intellect, skills, sales. This is what we're talking about. Wealth can be lost as quickly as it is obtained, but it can be achieved nonetheless. Those that think quickly on their feet and are able to work independently can see success on this day. Friends could play a factor, okay? Sectors where you'll have to mind your tongue. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. Sectors where you have to mind your tongue, where it's best for you to think before you speak. That's when you're dealing with people and relationships, okay? People you're connected with. You want to be mindful before you say something. Think about it. If I was saying this to myself, would this be okay? And not even that, because Scorpio, you might not be that sensitive, okay, to things, even though you act like you're not. You really are. But just be mindful of what you say to people. Okay? Blessings or favor seen in communication can be expected in your sectors of shared finances, endings, and new beginnings, as well as secret sacrifice and solitude. Things being communicated your way that are secret can bring you favor. Secret blessings, secrets and shared finances, blessings and shared finances could be communicated to you. It could be because of a sacrifice that you've made, possibly an ending you've had in another area. You might have, okay, now I'm done paying off all my car payments. Now I have extra money in finances now, since I'm done with these payments, or it could be something like that. But either way it goes, you're going to have new beginnings and shared finances. Okay, opportunities from showcasing or communicating your skills and intellect, it surfaces in your sectors of personal finances as well as work, health, and daily habits. So you showcasing your skills, and from what you said or the way you communicate, it's going to garner you chances to work, chances to make money. Okay. Now, and you could get a chance communicated to you during one of your daily habits or one of your daily routines. Now, you could get an opportunity for a side job or an extra job. Now, once the sun moves in on the 19th, all of this stuff that I just said right there would be a focus for you. All that I've just talked about under that Aquarius transit, that Mercury in Aquarius. That started on the 8th. Now, moving along to Venus, which it moves over into Capricorn on the 8th as well. This is our area of romance, romance, pleasure, and finances, our planet of romance, pleasure, and finances. And it's moving into our area of career, our collective area of career, your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, and things like that. Love could be communicated your way through a sibling or even through someone in your networks of people. Okay, someone that's fond of you. Good news as to your finances could also see favor. Use your intuition when making decisions. Know not only your motivation for certain actions, but others as well. You may be juggling projects in love and in work to create abundance. Friction as to your abundance could surface in work, health, daily habits, as well as secrets, sacrifice, and solitude. Okay? So, you'll have friction to abundance in work, health, and daily habits, which means you might have to work extra hours. Okay? So that might impede on your health. So you might have to change up some routines. You might have to make some sacrifices. You might need to get more rest because you've been working too hard. Work on your health ailments. Remember what I said before. Pain in the lower back, they say, is linked to money worries and things like that. So you got to have your mind right. Okay? If you have gone to the doctors and you're waiting on results, that news can come in now while Venus is in Capricorn. Okay? Now, okay. Now, favor as to romance, pleasure, and finances surfaces in your sectors of relationships as well as friends and high hopes. You are loved and craved by others right now, Scorpio. You'll also see an opportunity in the areas of romance, creativity, and children. So creative projects go well. You could even be attracting abundance or romantic gestures your way because of it. Now, on January the 9th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, it's going to be at 4 degrees Aquarius, our collective area of friends and high hopes. It's going to be sesquiquadrate the true node at 19 degrees Gemini, our area of communication, siblings, community, and short distance travel. So communicating with friends online could grant you connections, but mind your loins. Avoid tempting but dangerous pleasure pursuits because you could face utter devastation because of it. Creative arts are favored during this transit, and powerful friends can provide aid to those with a keen vision as to their goals. Avoid loud, boisterous opponents. Someone could be slandering your name in order to damage your reputation. If this is over the web, it'll be somebody you've seen them in videos before. They're loud, or they're always writing with a bunch of exclamation marks and things like that. For you, this involves home and family, though, as well as shared finances, endings, and beginnings. So this could be somebody within your home or family that's trying to damage your reputation. Okay? Someone could be putting blocks or stumbling blocks in your way as it pertains to a home-based business or an endeavor that deals with building your finances. That's unfortunate. That a family member would do something like that, or somebody you see as family. Those that are trying to buy a home or get an apartment could be jumping through hoops to prove income at this time, okay, around this time. Now, let's move along. On January the 11th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is at 5 degrees Aquarius. It's going to be sextile Chiron at 5 degrees Aries. So one could become a leader in their field if they are cunning. Obstacles are overcome with the assistance of powerful friends or family. A goal can be accomplished. Spiritual guides, those in advertising or schooling, to better their craft can see success on this day. You might even hear something from a spiritual guide that will just click for you. Your area of work, health, and daily habits are aspected here. So maybe seeing a healer, like I said, or a spiritual coach can help you. You have to start ingesting better into your mind, body, and soul, okay? Now, on January the 13th, that's when we move into the new moon in Capricorn. The energies last for 2 weeks after this, remember, okay? This is your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your network of people, your community. This is going to be a Capricorn at 23 degrees, this moon. Be honest and straightforward and driven to your goals. This will garner you true friends. Opportunities surface during this moon in your sectors of romance, creativity, and children. The energies will last for 2 weeks, like I said. An opportunity for love is communicated your way. You could also hear about a baby or a coming pregnancy. The chance to work on a creative endeavor could come your way. Obstacles this moon cycle could show up in your areas of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, as well as work, health, and daily habits. Gossip, gossip, gossip. This is, it's full on this month, okay? There's nothing you can do to stop it, okay? What you can do is focus on the goodness and where that's coming from. And that's your area of relationships, as well as friends and high hopes. Cultivate those relationships that will prove to be a valuable resource for you. And don't pay attention to the naysayers. Now, on the 14th of January, Uranus is direct at 6 degrees Taurus, so shocking events can occur if one chooses to follow the head below as opposed to the head on your shoulders, if you know what I mean. Women, you're not excluded from this. Mind your morals or violence can ensue. Shocks or not so good surprises surface in your area of career as well as home and family. So don't do anything to jeopardize your happy home. Opportunities that can catch you off guard can show up in your areas of romance, creativity, and children, as well as long distance travel, education, and the way you think and the things you preach. Okay, so, okay, yep, so you like I just said, opportunities will catch you off guard. Because of something you've said or the things that you say, those can garner you opportunities that are like, oh my gosh, thank you. Or it could present an opportunity for you to work on better communication. Okay. Your creativity shines through this month regardless, and it ushers in a chance for romance as well as collaborative and creative endeavors. People want to work with you in love and in business. Surprise favor shows up in your areas of friends and high hopes, as well as communication, siblings, and your networks of people, as well as short distance travel. So good but shocking news comes your way during travel. It could be someone from any of those sectors delivering the news, Siblings, short distance travel, communication, networks of people, community, over the web, things like that. Now on the 17th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is in Aquarius. It's going to be square Uranus and Taurus, both at 6 degrees, okay? Shocking events can occur if one chooses to follow the head below their waist as opposed to the one on their shoulders. This is the same thing. Mind your morals. This is going to be all month. Practice self-control and don't be impressed by catcalls. And this involves your area of home and family as well as relationships, okay? Jealousy and insecurity could cause trouble. Be mindful and self-reflective, okay, on that day, 17th. January the 19th, Vesta, it's about devotion. Vesta's all about devotion. It's going to be retrograde at 21 degrees Virgo. So don't allow yourself to be swindled out of your money or out of your love by a slick-tongued character from your past. Devote yourself to something that will make you better. A sacrifice could have to be made. Focus on your work or your creative pursuits. This will usher in the goodness from this transit, okay, on the 19th, and bring you success. Your creative or your sector of friends and high hopes is at a bad angle to your area of shared finances, endings, and beginnings. Someone you thought was an ally someone you thought was an ally is critical of you. The criticism could affect your finances. End troublesome relationships and focus on your craft. You'll see favor as to your devotion in your areas of communication, siblings, community, and short distance travel, as well as relationships. Your devotion to craft brings in good communication from those with whom you have dealings, okay? So let your work speak for itself. And keep working your plan. You'll be fine. Keep working your plan, Scorpio. Now, on January the 19th, the sun will enter Aquarius. It's officially Aquarius season, okay? So thinking on your feet and expressing quick-wittedness this season can bring success. Friends and high hopes is definitely a focus this season. Everything that was noted when Mercury moved into Aquarius is a focus now. Let me refresh your memory. Those that think quickly on their feet are able to work independently and can see success on this day. Friends could play a factor. Your sectors, well, you'll have to mind your tongue is when you're dealing with people in relationships and things like that. Okay, you'll have favor communicated to you as far as endings and beginnings and shared finances, but there will be secrets, okay? Because of a sacrifice you've made, possibly in ending, it provides communication that comes your way as to new beginnings and shared finances, okay? Now, opportunities will come your way as far as intellect and personal finances, work, health, and daily habits. You could also have opportunities for a side job or extra jobs communicated your way. Now, let's move along to Saturn. On January the 20th, it's going to be 3 degrees Aquarius and semi-square Neptune at Pisces. Neptune and Pisces at 18 degrees. This angle favors the arts, especially those working on crafts pertaining to love or children. So focus on your loyalty and sincerity as opposed to those that rouse sensual desires. Be optimistic about your creative pursuits and use your words to garner the favor you're looking to achieve. This involves your areas of home and family as well as romance, creativity, and children. I know you're juggling, but find balance, okay? Be true to you in every aspect of life. You have to water yourself as well. Now, January the 21st, Saturn is at 4 degrees Aquarius. It's sesquiquadrate the true node at 19 degrees Gemini. Avoid tempting but dangerous pleasure pursuits because you could face utter devastation because of it, Scorpio. Creative arts are favored during this transit, and powerful friends can provide aid to those with a keen vision as to their goals. Avoid loud, boisterous opponents. Someone could be slandering your name to damage your reputation. This involves your areas of home and family and shared finances, endings, and beginnings, okay? Try not to fight with a family member over money or a reference. Somebody's, and it keeps noting that home and family. Well, moving along, January the 26th, or it could be a home-based business too, because it keeps noting home and family. So if it's not home and family, when somebody's messing with you, it could be a home-based business. Somebody's putting blockages in your way. Now, January the 26th, Neptune is at 19 degrees Pisces. It's going to be square the true node at 19 degrees Gemini. Again, you're going to avoid loud, boisterous opponents because somebody's slandering your name. But this time, it's somewhere else. Okay, be practical and realistic now. Hone your skills in the area which you intend to cultivate career. Focus. Maintain a clear focus as to what you want, because this is playing out in romance, creativity, and children, as well as shared finances, endings, and beginnings. Okay, so now this is somebody slandering your name. As far as a romantic, it could be a romantic partner. It could be somebody that doesn't want you to get this certain romantic partner or this certain creative endeavor, and that would affect your finances. That could affect endings or beginnings in a certain area. If you remain focused, though, on your aspirations or whatever you're trying to accomplish, and the actions required to fulfill them, you can build your finances, okay? Now, let's move along to your rebirth on January the 27th. We're talking about a rebirth or renewal in career or in communication or something like that for you. Now, it's going to be Pluto on the 27th of January. It's going to be by quintile, the true node at 19 degrees Gemini. Someone is going to be slandering your name or could be slandering your name, but those that are proud, honest, and generous and pure at heart should avoid loud, boisterous characters. It could be a sibling or someone in your networks of people. If you never heard this person talk, they probably talk with exclamation marks all the time. You know, they're very emphatic about what they say. You're pushing for a rebirth in finance, so avoid troublesome connections, okay? Don't volunteer to be in negative energy. On January the 28th, the full moon is at 9 degrees Leo, okay? This is your sector of career. Be mindful when traveling. If people are asking too much of you, let your concerns be known without being short-tempered. You can only do so much, Scorpio, okay? Friction could be coming in from your sectors of image as well as relationships. How people see and relate to you is a big factor. Be cool. Stay gracious. You have favor in the areas of work, health, and daily habits, as well as personal finances during this 2-week moon cycle from the 28th, 2 weeks after. Your work, money are looking good this moon cycle. You also have opportunities in the sectors of shared finances, endings, and beginnings, as well as secret sacrifice and solitude, okay? So people will communicate secrets your way that could help grow your shared finances, okay? You might have to go behind the scenes for an opportunity, and it could be hush-hush. So take it all in, Scorpio. Look how far you've come, okay? Now, last but not least, let's go over this retrograde Mercury, okay? Now, on the 30th, it's going to go retrograde in Aquarius at 26 degrees. This is your sector of home and family. Communication from the past returns. Now is the time to be sociable and enjoy the company of friends and family, even if it's just on the web. But like I said, past people might come in. Shocking surprises in communication could come from people in your networks. Old friends and contacts return, and the past could catch you off guard this transit. Work on past projects and get them done as promised. Those that think quickly on their feet are able to work independently, can see success, okay? Friends will play a factor. Sectors where you'll have to mind your tongue could be, you know, how you relate to people, how you talk to people. Watch how you talk to people. But blessings or favor seen in communication can be expected as far as shared finances, endings, and beginnings, secret sacrifice, and solitude, okay? Secrets communicated your way will be blessings, will help you build your shared finances. Because of a sacrifice you've made, possibly even an ending or a beginning brings communication your way as to shared finances. Opportunities from showcasing and communicating your skills and intellect. It surfaces in your sectors of personal finances as well as work, health, and daily habits. So your gift of gab is going to bring work opportunities your way that can build your personal finances. And people see your intellect. That's going to give you work opportunities to build your money. Okay? You could have opportunities for a side job communicated your way. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for sticking with me for this monthly update. I'm sorry that I did not have the visuals for you as far as me talking to you, but time constraints. I have to work around them, but I'm still getting the audio to you. Okay? I love you so much, guys. You're going to do so well in 2021. You're going to go far. Okay? I'll see you next month. Abundant blessing to you, babies. Abundant blessings to you. Bye.